Hello and welcome in. We are so happy to have you listening or watching, but just hanging out with us for a brand new episode of
What's the Trend?
You know the drill. I am one of your co-hosts. I'm 14 News Sunrise morning anchor Casie Mason.
And I'm 14 News digital content producer Aaron Weeks and your other co-host.
And together we bring you a weekly episode of everything you need to know from local events to pop culture chaos.
Absolutely.
We're so excited for this week's episode. Aaron, tell them what number this is.
24.
24. That is so hard to believe.
Yeah.
We're rocking and rolling, my friend.
We're in deep.
Thank you guys for hanging in there with us. So, hey, let's give the people what they want.
Let's get it. We always start off with local.
Let's get right
news.
into
What do we
it.
got going?
Yeah, that's right, Aaron. So this story is fantastic. Now, if you missed it, you can go back and watch it. But here's a local, I won't say event, but this is a local thing that happened that I think would be so great to share on our podcast today. The Vandenberg Humane Society was featured in the latest season premiere of one of TLC's hit shows. You know it. You love it.
Of course.
1,000 Pound Sisters. We almost called our podcast that, but we decided, it was already taken.
Copyright terms.
So VHS served as a filming location during the premiere of season 8. Can't believe they've been on 8 seasons.
That's nuts.
Tammy Slayton, one of the stars of the show there, volunteered. This happened last spring when they did the taping over at VHS. If you missed the episode, like I said, you can always stream it on HBO Max or Discovery Plus. So
Interesting.
Yeah, highly recommend.
I had no idea until we got kind of like a press release about it that they had even filmed there.
Me either.
And I knew they were close by. You know, they live pretty close by. And I mean, people have seen them at like Fall Fest and stuff like that, but it's pretty cool though.
I like how the show is kind of changing from their struggles with weight loss to now they're out and about doing and going and just like this, for instance, she's volunteering and they've lost so much weight. It's interesting too. They're almost recognized as new people now. They look a little different, obviously. Yeah. And so it's kind of neat to see their transformation in the show go from a sedentary lifestyle to now out in the community doing some things. Yeah. And real quick, fun fact, Jamie French, was one of our favorite. She's okay with us mentioning that, right? She was on like the first either season or episode. You may be right. And it's so funny. We have a picture of her in our newsroom printed off from her family business.
You can go look at that on your own.
So we'll let you do that research in your own time. Aaron Weeks, take it away on your local topic.
Well, this one's kind of cool. Coming to Owensboro, Emmy Award-winning comedian Vicki Lawrence is bringing her comedy show to the River Park Center. And now that's going to be taking place next week, January 20th. I think that's on a Tuesday. But Lawrence will take the stage for her first performance as like herself, but she's also, it's a 2-woman show, but with one person, if you will. So take a walk with me here. Bear with me.
I love it.
She's going to be playing also her popular character, Mama. I think you've heard of it, Mama's Family.
I used to watch that show all the time.
It's so good.
Loved it.
It's so good.
As a kid,
and
I
it's
was
a character
watching
on the Carol Burnett show, from
yes.
what I understand. And, this show, she says, is going to combine stand-up comedy, music, and kind of observations on her real life. So she said it kind of, she hopes to show audiences a different side of her personality while she's delivering,
Mama.
Mama, her, everybody's favorite fun character. But tickets are on sale now at Ticketmaster.com, and you can go to the River Park Center box office as well.
I love it. That's going to be a fun, wholesome show.
Yes, it will. I love her comedy. There's so many bloopers out there.
So did you ever watch Mama's Family?
Yeah, I did. Before school, they would play reruns.
I thought that's
that and Saved by the Bell.
Those are the two. Yes. Oh my gosh. That's right. Nostalgic. Taking me back. All right, you guys, this is going to be a big chunk of our show here. Are you ready? We're going to recap the Golden Globes. Let's get into it, Aaron. No introduction needed.
Absolutely not.
It's one of the Mac Daddy Awards shows. We've got the Oscars on the horizon. We've also got the Grammys coming up. So Aaron and I have plenty to bring you guys the next couple weeks in our shows. Aaron, we're going to talk first about a moment. Just going to break it down by moments is what we decided to do. We're not going to go over all the categories and all of the night's speeches and everything.
There'd be way too many.
We'd be here all day.
It'd be an hour-and-a-half podcast.
Yeah, like our Jackie Monroe show. We had a lot to There's only 2 times we have long shows when they're that important. So what we decided to do to, kind of save you guys some time is we just decided to pick some of what we thought were the top highlights from the night. Starting with Timothée Chalamet. He won his first Golden Globe for Best Actor in a musical or comedy for his role as a table tennis protege in that new film that's out, Marty Supreme. Now, I haven't seen this yet. Have you?
I haven't either.
Okay, so a lot of people say it's fantastic, which obviously he won the award, so I'm going to guess it's pretty good. He called the win that much sweeter after he's been previously nominated, but this is the first time he won. So he's like, yeah, this is really even sweeter when you've been up for the category and you've not quite taken home the gold.
Sure.
I thought it was really sweet. You'll have to listen to his speech. He went into thanking his parents, which was very, very sweet moment. He also thanked his co-stars like Gwyneth Paltrow, who's in this as well. And we loved this. Aaron and I think we talked about this last week.
We touched on it, yeah.
Yeah, he, shouted out Kylie Jenner in his heartfelt speech as well. So that's twice now that he's...
Twice now. Do you think if he takes the Oscar, he'll shout her out then?
My goodness. I think he gets down on one knee.
Oh, gosh.
Probably not. But no, I think that...
Way to pull focus.
That would be a fun thing to keep an eye out for.
Yeah.
So he's nominated.
Keep you updated every
Yeah.
year.
Yeah. We'll see what happens. Mm-hmm. Okay, so Timothée Chalamet's speech was a cool moment from the night, and I was happy that he won. But when he got up there and started talking, I was like, bless his heart. He just seemed so humbled by it. So
just a little 98-pound man just accepting this. Bless him. Goals. But also at the Golden Globes was a first in a lot of many ways. Amy Poehler was honored with the first ever Best Podcast Award, and she won this past Sunday for her podcast Good Hang. Have you taken a listen to it before?
So I have not.
I've seen TikToks, and they do make me laugh. So I kind of do want to actually check it out. But it's featured a lot of guests like Gwyneth Paltrow, like you just mentioned, Tina Fey, Adam Scott, Olivia Colman, Oscar winner Olivia Colman, and many more. And she actually won going against her ex-husband Will Arnett. You know me, I love to stir the pot.
Me too.
For his podcast Smartless, and big congrats to her. I think she's killing it.
You guys have ever seen? Actually, I have seen clips of her when Tina Fey was the guest. It was hilarious. It's like TikTok clips. But all the other podcasts in this category, I have listen to, and I listen to frequently, like the Mel Robbins podcast. I listen to Smartless all the time.
Really?
In fact, that's usually what I'm listening to as I'm like driving into 14 News each morning for work, because at 3 a.m. music's a little too much, so I just enjoy podcasts. And Dax Shepard's Armchair Expert, but Amy's was the one I haven't listened to yet. But
you got to.
I mean, I bet that show is incredible, and I'm happy for her to have won that award. She's also hosted the Golden Globes alongside Tina Fey, so she's no stranger to the show. But it was cool to see her take home the category for the very first year they've ever had it, which rightfully so that they finally added that in, don't you think?
I think so too. I think they're kind of, I don't want to say catching up with the times, but they are in a lot of senses. I don't know. Hollywood is constantly changing, I feel, and podcasts are the new norm, as you can see with this show. Yeah.
I know we've ran the joke into the ground, but
we'll get there.
We'll take that nomination next year, Golden Globes. It's fine. We'll let you have this year, but don't forget about us next time.
Please don't.
All right, this is a guy who never forgets about his mama. Let's move on to one of my other favorite highlights. His go-to date, you guys. Leonardo DiCaprio brought his mom yet again as his consistent, really, +1 to the Golden Globes. He's been doing this for decades, even over his girlfriends at times. He's been in his romances, his fair shares over the years.
To be fair, he doesn't want to introduce another one to all of his friends again.
That's what I thought. I was like, why bring him in when you're going to be bringing him out? But who's a steady, consistent date is mom. He's going to bring her. And you know what? I'm sure as a mom that she is just on cloud 9, walking alongside her. Her son is one of the biggest Hollywood actors of all time. And so if I'd be a proud mom that night. She looked beautiful.
Yes.
It's just neat because I feel like Leonardo DiCaprio is kind of a private person. So for him to bring his mom as his date to this over the years it's just sweet. It's a wholesome moment, guys. DiCaprio really does credit her though too for just supporting those dreams of acting from when he was a kid. She's the one that drove him to those auditions daily. He was there this year for his nomination in that film One Battle After Another, which, speaking of, brings me to the next segment here. Teyana Taylor.
I think it's Tiana.
I said I added some extra E in there. Tiana Taylor. Sorry. I think she'll forgive me.
Yeah.
So she was in that film alongside Leo and also at Sunday's Golden Globes. And Tiana Taylor took home, really, it was the first award they gave out of the night. And it was for supporting actress for her work in One Battle After Another. But here was what was special about not just her winning, but Taylor really scored another win by how she delivered what they're calling the show's arguably most compelling speech of the night. You've always got that one speech from the night, right, Aaron?
Oh, yeah.
That's like, wow, So she kind of opened with a joke, and then she got pretty teary-eyed, and she went on for about 2 minutes and just kind of showcased her love for the craft. And I just highly recommend you watch the clip. It reminded me of a couple of other iconic Golden Globe speeches, including, do you remember Demi Moore's last year?
Of course, and
yes,
yeah,
and Jennifer Coolidge,
my queen.
It's funny how winning the award is an accomplishment in itself, but when you seal the deal with this heartfelt, sometimes even hilarious acceptance speech, you just become a Hollywood sweetheart overnight and some. So pretty cool.
I love it. But speaking of other acceptance speeches, and just like that, Sarah Jessica Parker has another award. Did you see what I did there?
I see exactly what you did there.
You know what? Sometimes I like a good little
Keep up, guys.
That's right. SJP has been honored with the Golden Globes Carol Burnett Award. And, in her speech, she reflected on her many years in the business that include, of course, 25 years of playing on and off Carrie Bradshaw,
icon.
Sex and the City, and Just Like That, the reboot. Now, she thanked her husband, actor Matthew Broderick, and her children during the speech. It's very emotional. I watched most of it. It's really good. Yeah. But she also, went on to thank, people that she's worked with in the industry for years. And I think it's very telling the number of years she's been working with the same people, the same agent, same publicist. It's I just kept hearing these names over 20 years. So I think it just kind of speaks to who she is.
I think that is a really good point, Erin Weeks. I see that in the music industry
Even though I will say I'm always Team Kim Cattrall, but
I love the drama.
I do too.
I live for it.
But I also think it's telling as well, her character of being able to work with these people for over 20 years.
I agree with you. Like I mentioned, I see that or I've heard of that kind of in the music industry. You have these publicists and these managers that, like Garth Brooks, for instance, I know a majority of his live touring band are the people he has been performing with for, again, 20 some odd years. I look at Taylor Swift's lead guitarist. They've been together since, he had spiky hair and she had curly hair. And they're still together. And so I think that does say a lot about the celebrity that, if they're able to keep that good team and hold on tight, maybe that has to do a little bit. The talent is a reason for success, but also people. I always say it's not what you know, it's who you know.
It's hard to trust people in Hollywood. So
you need to know people in your camp as well. Erin, if I ever make it big, you'd be in my camp.
I hope so.
What were you saying?
I'd be a great publicist for you. Any scandals, I'd be like, this is how we can spin it.
Yeah, that's right. Don't worry. I got you, girl. And just like that.
And just like that.
Anything else you want to add about Sarah Jessica Parker?
I love Sex and the City. I don't like And Just Like That, but,
It was a little rough.
Ew, it was a tough watch.
It wasn't great. It's all right. We forgive you, girl.
That's okay. We have Sex and the City and Sex and the City 1 and 2.
It's fine. We'll make do.
Yeah.
Here's one thing we have mentioned a long time ago on our podcast. We were talking about iconic celebrity couples, and it is very much under the radar. Her and her marriage with Matthew Broderick. They have been together for so long, no drama, and just seem to be really in love. And we love to see it.
We love to see love.
All right, guys. And now this I had to bring up.
Yes.
You guys know it. It's that swag bag. Well, the Golden Globes' highly anticipated swag bag made its return. What I'm talking about here is that gift bag that they give out. Because, these multi-millionaires.
They're not just going there for nothing.
Yeah, they're like, oh, give me a Golden Globe, but I'm also going to need a few takeaways. So I wonder if they even want these, or if they, like when we go to a company Christmas party and we get a brochure of coupons or something, we're kind of like, I feel like these celebrities have all of these things already. But hey, listen, if one of you guys didn't use your swag bag, Erin and I will gladly take it off your hands.
Please.
You want to walk through what was in this year's? Okay. So from what I saw, they had things like private villas, luxury yacht charters, ultra rare French wine, and collectively, this year's swag bag came in at just under $1 million per package. The package is offered exclusively, though, to winners and presenters at the 83rd Annual Golden
so you
Globes.
only get it if you're a winner?
I think, it's just if you are, a winner or presenter, not the nominees. So it's only for the winners. I guess that makes more sense.
Sure.
I was with you. I had to read that back. You're right.
Crazy.
And not the camp, Sorry, Sarah Jessica Parker was like, thank you.
She's like, I have my own yacht, actually.
Actually, I'm good. I know in some of I didn't want to go too long into this, but the part where it said, the bag featured trips to private villas. I mean, we're talking like Mykonos villa, like
of course,
trips in places I can't even pronounce. So, hey, you know what? Just pays to be a winner, I guess.
I guess so. But, pivoting to music, singer Mary J. Blige is expected to spend her summer in Sin City. She announced her residency at the Dolby Live. Sorry, that took me for whatever
It's a weird, because it looks like Dobie.
Yeah, I was thinking of Dobby from Harry Potter. Dolby Live at Park MGM in Las Vegas. Officials say it starts May 1st, and it includes 10 dates throughout July. And this marks her first Vegas residency ever. So tickets are on sale now. And she is one to watch out for in the sense of, we've all known about her.
Oh, yeah.
We all know how talented she is. And she just puts in the work. And she's co-wrote a lot of songs.
Has she really?
Yes.
It seems to me, Aaron, like this is the gig, guys.
This is the go-to. I'm sure it pays well.
I mean, it's got to. I always said, too, like they just get to go back upstairs and sleep in their penthouse and then come back down and do it again.
Come down last minute if you need to. Well, we haven't done it here before.
We've walked through a lot of these Vegas residencies. Vegas is even expanding these residency venues. Like they opened the, why can't we think of anything today? Oh, that's
guys, it's been a day.
Something World. They opened that Something World where like Luke Bryan had his residency there, Carrie Underwood, I think Katy Perry, Resorts World, I think is what they called it. And anyways, I just think that's, and Britney, of course, had her residency. Garth Brooks had a acoustic residency. Adele. I mean, and of course the original Mr. Elvis Presley. So,
why do I completely forget about that?
I know, he's like the OG. He was the Vegas residency before there was a Vegas residency. Cool. Yeah, it's just kind of cool that they just keep pumping out these artists. And I think it's perfect for fans. You get to go, have a good weekend in a fun place. And it's good for the artists, too, because I think they can give a lot at these shows. And they're more intimate. They're not those big stadiums. You're kind of in more of a, theater arena. So I can not say I've ever been to one, but I'd love to go check one out. Let's go.
Yeah, why not?
Brittany, come back. We want to see you. All right, moving on. Speaking of music, Aaron, now we've reported on this a couple times now on our show, and it's happening again. Dolly Parton is back in the news for her health issues that are causing, yet again, some more cancellations here. I hate to report this.
Gosh, you hate to see it.
I know. I keep trying to be like, she's fine, but each time one of these pops up, this is, I think, the second or third.
I think this is the third we've reported. Yeah, for sure.
There was an award she wasn't able to accept a while back.
There was a show that she wasn't able to go or continue on with, I guess. So
what's going on here is we know our beloved country queen here recently announced that she's not going to be able, which this says a lot right here, to attend her 80th birthday celebration at the Grand Ole Opry. So they were going to hold this event. It was called Opry Goes Dolly. It was scheduled for January 17th, and that's going to be 2 days before Parton's birthday. They were going to do the show, I'm sure obviously record it, and I'm sure it was going to come out, we could all watch it on some sort of platform. There were going to be performances by her buddies like Vince Gill, Lainey Wilson, all just honoring the singer's iconic, this was a cool idea, 80s era.
Okay.
So they're honoring
that's a good era.
Yes.
That's a great era, actually.
Yeah, I thought that was a neat spin on it since, again, it's for her 80th birthday. So she announced at the news by releasing a statement saying, I'm not going to be able to go. She did add at the end of that statement, some of my favorite memories happened right here on stage at the Grand Ole Opry. I wish I could be there in person, but I'll be sending you all my love for sure. And then she tagged it with, have a great time.
Oh, bless.
So it makes me, I'm worried. What's going on?
Sending much, much love to Dolly Parton.
Universe.
Yes, if you can hear us, universe, please take care of our queen.
At all costs.
The one country singer, one of the few that I can stand.
She is she's not even, in my opinion, a country singer. She's just Dolly. She's everything. She's pop. She's movies. She's a cultural icon.
She appeals to everyone. She's one of the few artists that appeals to every single person.
Let's do Mount Rushmores for a second.
Okay.
So if I had like the Mount Rushmore of the all-time biggest celebrities in the entire world of all time, I'd obviously have Elvis.
Yes.
I'd have Dolly.
Of course.
Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
and
Ooh.
Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
I think I'd have to go with that.
I'm gonna agree with all of those.
Really?
Yes, because I mean Taylor Swift. You know where I stand sometimes with her, but she is a cultural icon at this point.
But wait, let me ask you about tri-state anchors.
Okay.
Casie Mason.
Casie Mason.
Mitch Carter.
Jamie
French.
Yes. And Robinson Miles.
Robinson Miles. And can we get an honorable mention for Jackie Monroe?
Yes.
Since she came on our show. We love you. No, just kidding. All the anchors in the tri-state are great. But we have to be biased because we're here at 14. So, and there's literally 4 of us. So that worked out perfectly. Yes. All right, Aaron, enough jokes now. Let's get on to some more celebrity news. Yes, this is a big story.
This is pretty interesting.
Interesting,
yeah.
Yeah.
Gwyneth Paltrow revealed recently she lost a movie role after her, quote, conscious uncoupling.
That's hard to say. Conscious?
I'm going to do, you know what? I'm going to say
it again.
Breakup.
There you go.
Small breakup from Coldplay singer Chris Martin. She revealed on Amy Poehler's podcast, Good Hang, that she was supposed to make a movie at one point, and right after the breakup with Chris, there was this kind of thing where it was like harsh stuff was being said about her in the press, and you know how it goes with the tabloids, especially during that time period too. They were harsh on women. But, you know, she says the distributor of the film said, quote, "This might be too hot to touch."
Wow.
Which I'm like, come on.
I hate this.
Gwyneth Paltrow.
Yeah.
Like, Goop aside. She's a great actress. I can't get down with the Goop. I'm sorry.
That is her, for those of you who don't know, her like beauty line brand, holistic.
It's called Goop.
It's called Goop.
There are scented candles that I cannot say on the show.
Someone needs to be fired. I mean, first of all, correct me if I'm wrong, Aaron. Take me back. I didn't think that their breakup was really, it was kind of pretty chill.
I remember them breaking up, but it was not messy.
They had lived, I could be wrong. I remember there was an interview, I think I remember, where she talked about they like lived in separate homes.
They did.
They just never like, so it's almost like, okay, like chill. Like not, and also like not to throw my feminist card out because I'm usually try to see things from both angles. But would this have happened if it were the guy, you know,
No.
like the movie producers, like, oh no, you're going through a breakup. Good. Let's cash in on that. You're in the headlines right now. Anyways, I just thought that's unfair. Very unfair.
Very unfair. And we have even more separation.
Yeah, this perfectly segues into our next headline. You're right, Aaron. Nicole Kidman and Keith Urban are officially divorced. Now, you know, we brought this up on the show that they were going to be ending their marriage. Well, now it is official. 19-year marriage comes to an end of one of entertainment's most prominent power couples. I mean, you've got your Hollywood actress and your musician paired up together. Nashville, Tennessee judge issued an order at a hearing on, we'll say Tuesday. I know when you listen to this, it happened, dissolving the marriage of the Oscar-winning actor and the Grammy-winning country singer. Neither of them appeared at the hearing. They kind of had everything settled. Kidman did file for divorce in September, and we're told that all the legal issues involving things like their assets and also custody just have been settled and signed, and that was all happening the day of her filing. So again, business, they got it taken care of, but it's just sad.
It's sad, but it's crazy how fast of a turnaround that is.
I know.
How
You're
the divorce, because just recently Angelina and Brad settled their divorce.
What?
Did you know that?
I did not know that.
Yeah, after 10 years. They finally settled it.
Yeah.
I'm like, what in the world was taking so long? Which,
yeah.
But I mean, Nicole was probably like, you get this, you get this, you get this. Because let's just be honest here. Nicole Kidman is bringing in the money.
I mean, she's fine.
She's good.
Yeah, it's sad. They were a high-profile couple, but they had been together for 19 years. That's no joke.
She's like, you can keep the Fabergé eggs.
It's funny, too, how Nashville's kind of like a small country music's, it's kind of a small world in itself. Country music stars, they can be famous, but in the there's parts of the country that they don't listen, parts of America and the world that they don't listen to country music. So, exactly. I can list off someone who I would consider is like an A-list in Nashville, and you will never have heard of them. But when it comes to Hollywood.
That's no disrespect. That's just like, it's a cultural thing, I feel, especially in Nashville.
And my point for saying that is it was kind of cool for like Nashville and the country music fans of the world to see like our Keith Urban sitting front row at the Oscars, you know? So she
yeah.
definitely leveled him up.
Oh, yeah.
But I will say, not that I know him personally, I have got the chance to interview him many times. He is one of the nicest
That's
human
awesome,
beings
though.
I've ever met in my life. He
That's
is a
great.
kind person. I watched him stand in the rain for like an hour when he didn't have to make sure every single person that was wanting to like get a picture with him. And I mean, he just was getting poured on. He said, "Oh no, come over here." And he's about as sweet as they come. Again, I'm not trying to be
short?
like, "Oh, I know him." He's incredibly short.
He looks short.
The last time I interviewed him was about a year ago, and I looked down at his feet because I'm a tall gal, and I tower over him a little bit. And so I kind of do I have like a little stance I use where I'm just like pop out my leg and my hip, where I'm just like, "Oh, hey," to make them feel.
Just to make them not feel as, I don't know, not intimidated.
Intimidated. We'll go with that.
Sure,
Yeah,
sure.
yeah, I'm intimidating.
Yeah.
And I looked down and he had these wicked shoes on. They had like, only to describe as like a zigzag pattern on the bottom, which were giving at least an extra 2 to 3 inches. So my guy, it was stylish, but I knew what you were trying to do. Sad to see that. I'm rambling. I just hated that they got divorced. It really shocked a lot of people.
I think it shocked me.
No one knows why.
No.
I guess we'll find out.
The world may never know.
The world may never know. But listen, as soon as we do, it'll be on What's the Trend.
It's going to be on this show. You better believe it.
Well, we're coming to the kind of tail end of our episode here this week. I thought it would be fun. Let me grab my paper. To kind of help you guys create a list, if you will. Do you ever just, I want to watch something, and you get searching through your Netflix and all that.
Add it to my list.
So I made a physical list of some of the big movies that are going to be happening here in 2026 that people are just looking forward to, or that have a lot of momentum behind them. These are kind of the top movies that wanted to share that you guys could mark the dates down here that you could look forward to. Movies of the year. Let's just put it that way. So starting with the live action version of Moana is coming out. I am thrilled about this because we watch a lot of Moana in my household.
Oh, I'm sure.
And I remember the first time I saw it, I was like, oh, I hope Disney does a live action Moana. Well, it's coming, you guys. Mark your calendars. It's July 10th. Any on here that you're excited about?
I am excited for The Hunger Games: Sunrise on the Reaping. That's going to be coming out November 20th of this year. I read the book recently, loved it. I could not get enough of it. I wish they would I hope they make more books, or make more books. Well, write more books and then make movies.
Make movies, make books and movies.
Make books and movies.
Well, you mentioned that Jennifer Lawrence and
she's coming back. And Josh Hutcherson.
And Josh Hutcherson too. Yeah, that's exciting.
I'm excited for it.
I also have Dune Part 3, December 18th. Not a fan.
Nope, never seen it.
That also has Timothy Chalamet.
Yep.
Chalamet, however you say it. He's in that. I tried to watch the first one, and my husband and I were like, we're bored.
Boredom.
But some people love it. So, guys, if you're a fan, no worries. Part 3, December 18th is coming out. Maybe it'll grow on me. We've got Avengers Doomsday. I know my sister and her family will be, at the theater front row for this one, December 18th. You mentioned
Supergirl. I'm excited for that. I'm a little Marvel fatigued, honestly. There's just so many of Marvel movies that are just keep coming out and recycling the same. I think it ended perfectly with Endgame, if you've ever seen Avengers Endgame. But, obviously it's a moneymaker, so they're going to be making all these movies, and I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens, but I'm not really too optimistic about it, if you will. But Supergirl, I like DC is doing their own spin on things, because we haven't seen, hate to say it, really good quality DC movies since, the Dark Knight series. So.
I saw the preview.
Although I liked Man of Steel, but
yeah.
Superman this past year was great.
I saw the trailer for this, and I'm actually going to...
It looks very cool. She's very... edgy almost.
Edgy, yeah. The front cover has her just in a trench coat, not giving a crap. Millie Alcock. That's
House of the Dragon Girl.
House of the Dragon Girl. That's right. She plays the young version of the Targaryen girl.
Yes.
So I like. I'll just say Millie Alcock, I think is how you say it. She is going to be starring in this. I like her.
I do too.
She's one to keep an eye on.
When I watched the trailer, I was like, oh, this is cool. It's kind of giving a little bit of Guardians of the Galaxy, but not too copy and paste of that. So
yes.
I'm looking forward to it.
Well, let's skim through the rest of this list here. Supergirl's June 26th, by the way. This one's coming out May 1st. Are you ready,
I already
Aaron
know
Weeks?
what it is.
Devil Wears Prada. We're back, you guys. Are they calling it Devil Wears Prada 2 or just, okay. No need to summarize
I have
that.
no notes.
We'll be seeing it.
We'll be sad.
And finally, I'm excited for this one. Worthington Heights, starring Jacob Eldoradi and Marco
Jacob Elordi.
Elordi. Is that how you say
Good
it?
Lord.
I am getting it. So I don't even have time for his name. I can't get past his face. He is so beautiful.
I get it.
Oh my goodness. Guys, if you don't know who we're talking about, just look up Jacob Eldori. Aaron, is that right? Something like that.
Jacob Elordi.
Just look up Jacob, really beautiful Lordy.
I'm sure he honestly
It's
would
more
pop
like
up.
Jacob, oh Lordy.
There you go.
He is fantastic. He was in one of our favorite shows,
Euphoria.
I also caught him in his earlier cinematography when he did the movies The Kissing Booth, which are like rom-coms. I know.
Well, do you know what? I played a drinking game with my friend where every time she says his character's name, Noah,
That's hilarious.
where I was like, we take a drink.
You were hammered.
And we were in the first, I'm like, we'll do the first movie only. Because she says it a lot. I didn't realize how much she said it. And I'm like, a couple of drinks in, I was like, girl, we gotta stop.
I'm not gonna make it.
I was like, I gotta touch grass. I'm like, this has to stop. But it was fun.
That's a fun game.
It's crazy.
Equally as beautiful, his co-star in this, Margot Robbie. I mean, they're going to be quite the dynamic duo. I believe it's just a romance story.
Yeah.
I honestly do not know the plot. I just know both of them are in it, and it's got to be good.
I mean, they're both powerhouses.
And get this, it comes out February 13th. So
Oh, that's just around the corner.
And
I didn't realize that.
right before Valentine's Day.
Yes.
So I'm just saying maybe it is a romance.
Yes.
So there you guys go. There's some dates. There's some good movies that are coming out, according to me and Aaron. Like it or love it, our list. And that'll do it for my little last segment here on the show. Aaron, you got one more for us.
We had a viewer suggestion where
and not just a viewer, an old friend.
Yes, Jasmine Jones.
Shout out Jasmine.
To you.
I love
you. Thank
hearing
you so
her
much.
name.
Yes,
I remember
she had
Jasmine.
some really great suggestions, and she had one where like this date in entertainment history, what happened. So
This is a great idea.
Yes, I was like, why haven't we thought of this before? But if you're listening to this on the Friday when it comes out, in 1939 on this day, Gone with the Wind released.
What a fun fact.
Yes.
And what an iconic
I mean,
movie.
just completely iconic. It ushered in so many viewers, and I mean, it made probably the most money at that time. It did, actually. Worldwide made, I mean, just numbers that these people had never seen before.
It changed things.
Yes, and it also, Hattie McDaniel, the first African-American woman to win an Oscar for that
Yes,
movie.
that is correct. I mean, truly, the moments in history that came out of that moment.
It's also featured during Thanksgiving a lot. Did you know
true.
that?
That is, yes. I don't think I
They
ever
play
picked
that.
up on that.
I'm not sure why. I'm not
just
sure
now
why it's
realizing
become
this.
an unofficial Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Kind of like The Godfather too.
That's true, yeah.
I just don't. I mean,
that's like Die Hard. They're like, is it a Christmas movie? I don't know. Depends on who
I'm
you
not
ask.
going to touch that. But
Well, Jasmine, we appreciated
thank
the
you so much.
recommendation.
And we're going to do that every week. From
Every
now
week
on.
now. You've basically created a new segment for us to
Created
end the
a
show
monster.
with just a fun little, tidbit of history information there. If you guys have any recommendations, or if you want to send us in a moment in history, again, usually every Friday when these come out, we'd love to share it. We do appreciate any of the feedback that you guys give. And again, hi, Jasmine. It was great to
Love ya.
hear you. And thank you for listening. That means a lot. And great story to bring to the table with that one. Gone with the Wind. It's one of the legends.
1939.
Mount Rushmore.
Yes.
I won't put you on the spot and ask you your Mount Rushmore movies. That's way too hard.
Oh my gosh.
Way too hard. I'd have to think on that for a while.
That would take me probably the next episode
Yeah.
to really give you something concrete. Jaws is on there though.
That's a good one. Mine, of course, Legally Blonde.
Amazing. That is amazing film.
I would say Shawshank would have to be up there. Shawshank is one
that's
of
a good one.
Shout out Laura Dimmitt.
We love you, Laura.
When I knew we got to watch that my junior year of high school in her class, I was so excited. Well, listen, and Aaron and I will stand in this room and talk all day, but that'll do it for the topics that we knew we had to get to today. So I say we wrap things up.
Yeah.
Everything good with you, Aaron Weeks?
Everything is great. How about you?
Pretty good. I will say trying to stick to those New Year's resolutions.
We're working on it.
We're getting there. We're only in
working
the
on
second
it.
week or so here.
Is it? Yeah.
I'm heading to Nashville next Tuesday to go cover the Nashville chapter of like the Grammy nominees ahead of the Grammys. So I'll have some fun stuff to bring to the show, kind of tell you guys about that. And other than that, I'm just battling a 3-year-old who won't let me take down a Christmas tree in my house.
I don't envy you on that end at all.
She doesn't understand that Christmas is over. And we got everything else put away right now.
She's fighting for that
tree. She's fighting for that tree. So Uncle Aaron may have to come over. All right. Well, I tell you what, Aaron and I, we're going to get back to the other duties that we were required to do here at 14 News throughout the day. But highlight of our day is hopping in this room and talking to you guys.
Really.
Thank you for listening. Thanks for kicking off a brand new year with us here. And we can't wait to just have more episodes coming out with What's the Trend this year. You guys stick with us because we're going to keep going. We're happy to have you.